Hello everyone. I am on my porch this morning, this rainy Sunday morning, and I pulled out our greenstalk planters. They were in storage with the greenhouse, so we're gonna get those green stalks planted, and I'm just bringing you along for that. Hope you enjoy. Welcome to Super's Farm. We're the Supers, and thanks for joining us on this episode. Alright, so I just wanted to show the progress on the greenstock. Here are the 3 tiers that I haven't potted up yet, but I did pot up 2 tiers here. Just wanted to show you guys. And I put a little bit of the fertilize kind of down like towards the top of it, and then I topped it off with some more soil that I mixed with a little bit of my seed starting soil, just so that the soil at the top is a little bit looser, and when the roots start reaching out, they'll need some fertilizer, and then they have the regular potting soil down at the bottom. But I'm really impressed with how much soil fits into one tier. I mean, for example, I've just potted up 2 tiers, and I'm using the Burpee potting mix here, and it holds 1.5 cubic feet per bag, and I've already used about 1.5 bags. And I probably could even put a little more just to top them off. So I'm really impressed with how much growing space you get with just, one tier alone. I also wanted to show the varieties that I'm going to be planting. So this seed company here, Baker Creek Heirloom, every time you order from them, they provide you 1 free seed packet, and it's really awesome. And so I've been holding on to these. You can kind of tell how many orders I've placed. There's actually more. But I said, why not? Why not go ahead and give these a try just to see how they do. So the green stock is all seeded and watered. And this is a lot of growing space, like I mentioned. They recommend that you use 1 cubic foot of soil per tier. And I had 1.5 cubic feet bags of soil here. And I used right at 3 and a little under a half. So that would equal 5. For a total amount of potting mix. So just keep that in mind. When you're going to be filling this thing up, you're going to use a lot of soil. But anyway, I'll turn the camera around and show you guys which varieties that we seeded. Roxy's checking it out. Okay, I'm back. So I just wanted to share with you guys the varieties that I planted. I didn't use all of those free varieties that I showed you from Baker Creek because it's just not the right time here in Texas. It's going to be warming up. So on the very bottom tier, I planted the mustard green, the red mustard greens from Baker Creek. And then on the second to the bottom tier, I planted the lettuce Paris Island Coss, and I planted these for the baby greens, not for the big bunch. Then on the third tier, I alternated the cells with the red kale and the Tom Thumb lettuce. And then Greenstalk provides a seed packet. So I planted on the 4th tier their green bush bean. I'm really excited to see how that does. And I thought, well, since they recommended that, I'm going to try these yellow bush beans that we've grown before and I really enjoyed. So I'll, of course, keep you guys updated. Okay, everyone, so I'm in my greenhouse, green tent. Gonna pot up some pepper plants. What happened is the most awesome thing I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, what you're looking at is called a Thai Bangkok pepper, and I really like this pepper. Okay, I left this plant outside during the winter storm at my dad's house, and I thought the plant died, obviously, a winter storm. But I said, you know what? I still got one pepper on there. It was drying out on the plant. I said, I'm just going to try to salvage the seeds. Well, the plant decided to do it for me. Yay! So I have all these wonderful pepper plants here that I am going to pot up now in the greenhouse. So awesome. Okay, here's some pictures from my dad coming to our homestead and putting in rows in our new in-ground garden bed. Also, Super and I got some lessons on how to use the tractor. Right, it's training day. Making super. I'm in the kitchen today. Since we have our ground prepared for our in-ground garden, I am getting our potatoes ready. Actually, this is a little trick that our neighbor who tilled the ground for us told me to do, was to go in and cut the potatoes where you see the eye. Cut that part off, leave some of the flesh, then find another eye and cut that part off, leave some of the flesh. And rather than one plant for each cut that you have that many plants. So this one little seed potato could potentially give you, looks like maybe 4 or 5 plants. So that's what I'm going to do to all these potatoes. These are the German butterball potatoes. I ordered these from Haas. Yay, Haas. Haas Tools. And I'll come back and show you when that's all done. So I've got all the potatoes cut. Now I ordered the German butterball here from Haas Tools, and then I ordered their sampler, their homestead sampler, but it didn't tell me which potato was which. It just, here it is. It's the Haas Tools Homestead Potato Sampler seed potatoes. But I don't know which potato is which. So I kind of color coded them the best I could tell. And these potatoes here, I didn't cut them because I'm not sure about that. Like, for example, this one here has 2 at the top, but none at the bottom. So I wasn't really sure about those. I may go back and cut them further. I'm gonna go ahead and let these scab over, and I guess it'll take a day or two maybe. I'm not even really sure. So these have like pink chits. See, it's kind of like a pink hue to them. So that's some type of red potato. And then I'm guessing this is a white potato. And these here are the butterball. They have the yellow flesh. These are all butterball. I really do like those. I've tasted those. All right, and these are white flesh as well. Here is the update to the potatoes that we cut and we let scab over. So here they all are. I think they're about ready to go in the ground. I know we are late getting these in the ground here in our area, 8B here in Texas, but I figure I have a better chance of getting potatoes if I get them in the ground versus if I don't. So we're gonna give it a go.